forward, so just in case it's a good story, unless you don't want to tell
them.
The
pressure's on. Well, I mean, the story is the same story. Anyway, Nova Scotia, me and my mom were having dinner somewhere in Nova Scotia. Yes, I know, in Nova Scotia. Baddock was, it was Louisbourg was a town. Okay. And we were eating at this lobster place. Lobster. I didn't actually eat lobster, I had fish and chips, but it's called the Lobster Place. It was called the Lobster Place? No. It had lobster in the name. Okay. Anyways, so as Red the story goes... Okay, just tell the story.
You cut him off like 3 times. You were on fire today with whatever.
The people who were sitting next to us were also traveling, and they're from Ontario. We were talking to them about hiking and stuff, and the guy who was like a very high up executive or something, he didn't actually say what he did, but he worked for AEW, and we talked about the Beyond Meat burger for like 10 minutes. Was he like just advertising? No. Or was he talking like a regular person? He was talking like a regular person. He wasn't just trying to upsell us. It's made with 100% plant protein! Well, yeah, it's pretty cool to talk about it. And maybe he's just, yeah, I mean, I feel like he's got to be, or else, like, who's passionate enough about AEW to, like, want to talk about that topic, like, at length? I mean, just yeah, exactly.
Well,
pretty interesting.
My counter to that is he could be working on his routine for wedding crashing, right? Because if you watch Wedding Crashing, you're supposed to have a full backstory, you know, you run a maple syrup and grumble and stuff like that. So maybe he's working on that. So when he goes to this wedding,
possible.
I always wanted.
Maybe he's like has an upcoming interview at A&W.
True.
For like an executive position, so he's like. Well, he knows the VP for.
How do you know?
Yeah, is there proof of it? I don't know. No, I don't. Like, if I tell you that I know the VP of AEW, that has as much clout as this one guy. Yeah, I know because I actually know you. I know. Gwen comes in here and says, "Hey, I know the VP of child."
That doesn't, you know. I know the director of the Force
Ages. If she can form those.
I know the director of the Force Awakens and Episode 9, so you know.
Who's that?
What? JJ.
Ryan Johnson?
What? I was 8, you know.
You know, have I ever doubted you on that?
No, you haven't, so I respect for that. Unlike Dylan, who always tries to steal my thunder, and he's like, oh, you know.
No, I don't try to, I respect
I know and do.
There's no need to get fired. Come on now.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode
sad hello I've ever heard.
200. Well, you know why? You know why it's a sad hello? Because this is a almost like After 9 themed podcast. Because you know what news this week? Pretty shit, you know? There's not much, so...
I was going to say we should bring some cards and play some card games.
We should have, but it's too late.
You don't have cards in your You don't own cards?
I'm not going to leave the cast right in the middle. That's
Where's the start here? We don't have that. You don't know. We just said we have nothing to talk about, so we might just call it right here. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see you on Facebook at Facebook.live. That's my tailor just that.
I'm the Clown Pins of podcast right now.
The Clown Pins?
After 9.
I'm the Clown Pinch of broadcasts.
Very nice.
I'm the Clown Pinch of podcasts. Of what? Podcast. Were you speaking in Japanese? Cast pods.
Jesus. So for people that may not know, because the only people that would know...
It's a pretty heavy mug. Like, yeah. Fucking knocks them out.
From Taylor Field.
I feel like you have a lot of mugs though.
So an After 9 themed podcast is, what it is we've only done 2 of these before. One
they both went horribly.
Well, the contrary though, we've received rave reviews from those. So
but it's like, it's the thing. The thing is that it's like kind of bad.
Oh yeah, that's the plan. So like what it is, it's
it's
a very loose, it's just like literally, there's reviews that we've gone before, like these guys don't plan anything, they're awful. We do plan stuff, we'll get topics to sit on. This is unscripted. This is just we're sitting down, we're talking about some stuff. We do have some fan questions, but this is to give you a preview because we did one before that was on Patreon. I did release it to the public so people can kind of get a taste. There's one right now that's just exclusive to Patreon. Might release in the future at some point, but that's way down the line. These are for our hardcore fans. So we're going to talk some movie news, we're going to talk some geek news, but if you know you want a really structured GeekVerse podcast of riveting discussion, I don't think this is going to be it. It's going to be some kooky discussion.
Sometimes we do that, not today.
And we thought, you know what, it's August, we're all busy, there's not much news in the world, so why not just have like a good, fun discussion podcast? So yeah, I'm ready to do this.
let's dive deep into.
Before we get into all that
content.
kooky stuff,
Good thing
I
you
do
said that
wanna-
because I do have some plugs as well.
I do want
Plug
to
it.
do a quick little news burst here.
Okay.
A
We
quick.
can still talk
Is that
about
like a
it.
Travis tidbit?
Well, I don't
Quick
know.
little-
I don't know if you guys will have much to say on it.
Okay.
But
Oh, I
over
will.
this past week and going to
Good
this
try.
weekend has been the International 8 Dota 2 tournament, which is
Oh.
one of the,
The best one
largest
yet.
esports tournaments basically in the
Ever
world.
of all time.
Ever, yeah. They have absolutely insane prize pools. It's pretty much run by Valve, and just watching it over this past week, I've been kind of watching it on and off.
It's in Vancouver, which is a fun
Also
fact for us
exciting.
Canadians.
Mm-hmm.
You might ask why we're not there. It was hella expensive to go.
Yep.
Did
So
you
I
guys
was not-
consider going?
We did.
Strong.
If I didn't go on my trip to the East Coast, I would have done that.
It was like
probably.
$200 for like finals day or something.
Yeah,
that was
it
just
was
for
like
finals day.
it was like $150 for this week up until finals day,
Okay.
and then like $200 for the finals day.
Fair enough. Okay. At first when you said 200, I'm like,
I was
don't know.
price wise. I was like, I could go for the the weekly stuff, but
Yeah.
really you want to be there for the finals.
Yeah.
Because how many days is that in
It's
total?
this main event started on Monday, and that's kind of been the kind of I think from
Preliminary.
quarterfinals in the upper bracket, and then a whole bunch of lower bracket stuff. So it's kind of like the top, I would say, 16 teams.
So I just need a
maybe
number
more,
of the
but-
days though, so I can put and do some math.
Okay. Well, the main event
6 days.
was
It's 6
Monday.
days plus main event, or 6 days and the main event.
It's the main event's Monday through till Saturday, so 6 days, and then
So
they
we
have they have
I
some
gave you
other
the
stuff
answer you
going
needed.
on in the last week.
Oh, so I understand. We have okay. I understand the disconnect here. So the main event, I get what you're saying. The main event of playing as far as games. I thought you were saying main event as far as like the last match, the last.
Oh no, I was very confused actually.
That's
'Cause
wrestling sports.
I
too,
tuned
right?
in Monday, and it was like main event on the stream. I was like,
The finals.
they got a lot of games to go through here today, only in quarters, but
Okay, so
Yeah.
6 days. So then the finals day. Okay, so
it's Saturday. So basically, like it's such a high quality kind of esports production. It's one of like the most fun I've had watching a
You look-
esports tournament
you
with all the fun panels and stuff that they've got going on.
I was apologizing for interrupting.
Okay, yeah. But yeah, no, they've got like a whole lot of
Okay.
panels and just kind of fun kind of show matches on top of all the competitive matches that they've got going on. So a lot of fun, and there's constantly always something going on. They have interviews, they have like and later stuff, or they're just chilling in the bar talking about the day and drinking beer and stuff. So a lot of cool stuff. Actually, Z Freak was on in the bar
Oh, really?
cast, and they mentioned Han briefly, and the chat was just like going ham, and they're just like, we don't want to talk about that. I was like, yeah,
That's amazing.
makes sense.
So if you went to every event, and this is not with taxes, you'd be looking at just under $1,000, be $950. But that's
Yep.
no hotel, no food, no nothing. So just
Yeah.
$950 if you did everything. So
Yeah, it's up there. And plus it's like during the week, so I'm losing work days. So
Mhm.
yeah. Anyway, but no, it's cool that it's happening in Vancouver because they just recently constructed the esports arena thing.
Mhm.
So I hope there's more stuff there because I mean if the price is right, the timing's right, I'd love to go support it, especially being so close, only 4-hour
Oh,
drive for us, which is nothing for where we live in Kelowna. So.
Oh, yeah.
Price is Right, I'd go to Price is Right as well. Love that game.
Oh yeah. Yeah, basically, grand finals is on Saturday. You can check out the time. I don't have it on me right now, but that's when
Did
it's
he
going
say
match.
Saturday?
Saturday.
Him?
You did say Saturday.
He says
Go
all
check it on
over
the
shit,
I
but
replay.
he didn't say
Saturday.
Go
Saturday.
check it on the replay because everyone bugs
Whatever.
me about saying Saturday and
Yeah, it's because it's not what it's.
It isn't. It is though.
It's not like a matter of opinion. It's like the word is Saturday.
No,
and you
so
say
then
not that.
I have cable again for the first time.
It's like if you just called me Josh, you'd be like, okay, well, it's not that you like tried. It's like that's just not my name,
I guess, but once
But that's
again,
like if your name was spelled Josh and then someone just pronounced it slightly differently.
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
Dion.
Who?
Dion.
What did you say?
Dylan instead of Dylan. No, because I heard I had commercials back again because I moved and
Yeah.
Shaw does that thing of like, oh, TV for a month, blah
Oh.
blah, sure. And there was a commercial from America and they said Saturday and I was pretty happy. So it is definitely an American thing, Saturday. Like Americans say it, so.
I don't know. I can't say I've ever heard about anyone ever except for you.
Well, he just said it right there. Check the
No, he didn't. He
replay.
says campaign and
No,
a bunch of
no.
other weird shit like
No.
inventory, but like he doesn't say Saturday.
He just did. I'm telling you on the replay, it's there. I'm
Alright.
pretty sure I could pull it
Alright.
off if I wanted
Alright.
to.
And then one last thing I want to mention is that they had a show match between Team Pain and
Team
OpenAI
Pain.
5. OpenAI 5 is pretty much a group of bots that they've an AI that pretty much plays 5 bots in the game against
People.
these now professional players. They did it as a show match, and I'm not going to spoil it all. I believe they did best 3, but it's scary. Like how far the AI has come. Like it's
They're
absolutely
gonna kill
wild.
us soon. It's
Yeah,
certainly
that's
not
exactly
time.
why it's scary. But
I don't know why
definitely,
people keep making these fucking robots.
even if you're not super into Dota or super into, I mean, if you're not super into esports, then you probably don't care. But even if you're
Not
not like
into
a
anything.
huge fan of Dota, but
You should give it a try.
definitely
if you haven't tried
check
it before.
out that OpenAI 5 versus Pain show match and tune into the grand finals or whatnot, because it is just the production of the tournament as a whole has just been so much fun to watch. And it could very well get you into watching esports because it's very, very fun. And then
Machine
Dota
is
2
the
just,
host,
yeah.
and he's, or at least for some of the stuff, and he's an awesome guy. He's big in the CS community.
Yes.
He just makes it really entertaining. You know, he's a very nice guy and does interviews and stuff. So yeah, it's been fun.
Great tournament to watch. Dota 2 is also a really fun game. So
Also, Shine is this weekend, Melee tournament. Check that out. 'Cause that
Any
was-
connection to the movie Shining? Played in the Overlook Hotel.
there's a popular meme where they take that scene of Jack Nicholson smashing through the door, and every time he hits it, it replaces it with a Fox soundbite. So it's like Tonya! And then like eventually he breaks through, and like you see the Fox head pop through, and then just shines like a million times, and then the video ends. It's one of my all-time favorite movies.
I will legitimately look it up.
Yeah, I think it's just called. If you search Melee The Shining, it would probably pop up on YouTube, and it's worth it.
I'm gonna watch that now, but I'll watch it after the cast probably.
Get some plugs out of the way. If you're on Patreon, go over there. Got new retros. Spider-Man Retro is back up and running for just the Patreon people.
Yeah.
Eventually you'll get it again. Probably 2019 to be honest. So if you want some
Might take
good
a while.
Spider-Man
That's a long
business, yeah, but that's why you hit our Patreon.
If you're trying to get prepped for the game coming out, I mean, you don't even watch these episodes, but it's still like, you know, Spider-Man content.
I honestly do, because I think if you're a fan of Spider-Man, you don't know too much.
I mean, that's, to be fair, a lot of the villains in the game are in the episodes we're going to talk about after we record this.
And you could just go to Wikipedia and read it all, but that's not fun.
No.
You want to hear our opinions.
Plus,
on
we've
it,
talked
so.
about how those Wikipedia pages are highly false a lot of the time.
Yeah.
So.
And then also...
So you guys read the Wikipedia pages?
We read like the episode synopsis and have
Did you actually watch the episode though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because what I do is...
We do both.
we watch it and I read the synopsis in case people want to listen to the podcast and don't have time to watch the episode or don't watch the episode. Even though that's not the synopsis I was referring to. I was just referring to in general.
Like
hey,
Spider-Man.
yeah, did you want to know who Vulture is? Oh, go Wikipedia. No, come over and listen to our Vulture 2-part in the tap of the time. You know, much more entertaining. And then also
Bad
fully
stuff.
up there is the entire first season, Star Wars Clone Wars. So that's also not released into 2019. So you can get half of that for $1 or all of it for $5. It's good. It's a journey so far. Taylor obviously is loving it because it's his show. I have times where I'm in and out so far. There's some episodes I'm really
You know
enjoying.
Taylor.
Oh, that too, but you know that's not recorded. That's on the $10 tier.
That's the OG After 9 stuff.
And then there's some episodes, especially the Jar Jar ones, where I'm like,
Jar
I'm
Jar.
kind of questioning doing this retro, you know. But we're slowly transitioning away from those, so that's good. But
Where am I in my life that this is currently?
when you gotta watch 8 back to back, it can sometimes be a struggle.
Oh, 8 jars. That's
I
a
feel
lot
like
of
not
jars.
8 jars, but 8
marketing
episodes. But
decision.
well,
Like maybe
I feel like that's poor scheduling on your guys' part.
no, he watches them throughout the week. I like to watch them all one night so I can remember it the next day specifically. So
See,
I'm like, what
I-
episode was that?
But do you guys talk episode to episode, or do you?
We do, yeah.
See, if I do that, it all just gets jumbled in my head, and I can't separate what happened in what episode.
Honestly, though, because this compared to Spider-Man Retro, I think it changes as it goes on. But this first season, the episodes have been a lot more basic. So I think almost every
And it's
episode.
probably like one consistent progression, is it?
No, there's
not
like
really.
3 episodes where it's like they're on this planet doing this shit. The next one they're doing this stuff. Like I don't think there's a single Star Wars Clone Wars Retro episode that's longer than any of the Spider-Man retros. Because sometimes they're just not. It's just Anakin fighting droids, and it's fun. It's cool action, but there's not too much to talk about. That's how we start talking about Kylo and Rey again and all that. Like that's what the thing is. We go on good like tangents,
Yeah.
but so that's up there. I know I've been saying this for a while. The GeekVerse Gauntlet is officially returning sometime September. And this is why you watch or listen to After 9, because we give you insider stuff. Legitimately, I've not put it on the back burner. It's not that we don't want to do the show. People even ask me, hey, where was it? It's just the fact of that show is the most hard to produce as far as getting everyone together and doing it, especially for near the end of the season. So we're skipping to we got 2 matches that have to release. You can go to Patreon get this, but if not, then we're going right to Geek Mania because we want to end the season. Lots of people are going on trips and stuff like that, so we want to end the season high. I can't reveal the card yet that'll be happening soon, but we have some really good matches. But it is coming back. Planning this has been a super bitch, and to be honest,
super bitch.
It's been. It is. There's been
That's almost a compliment.
Yeah. And like
what you do.
And to be honest, I would say it's not that it's on the back burner, but it's definitely we take the podcast precedent more because to be honest, we make actual income there where YouTube took away right now. So
I mean, Gauntlet isn't on our podcast services, which is the tried and true.
And when Gauntlet was around, those were other than the trailer actions, those were our highest money earners. The Gauntlet videos, we earned $5 on one of those one time. It was though. Yeah. That was just people watching us play video games. It was great, and then YouTube took it away. So we're gonna end the season.
Snaked it from under us.
We're gonna end the season off strong. You got 2 matches left, and then you're gonna have like a nice 2-hour spectacular. Like I said, great matches coming up, and then the other thing I'll plug soon. Well, not soon, but the 24-hour stream because I got an email. In November 3rd, we're doing that again this year, so I'm gonna start spreading that word here and there. We're trying to raise $1,000 this year. If that happens, Taylor and I will both share. Wow. That's why you watch YouTube. Go subscribe so we get our money back. We gotta get to 1,000. We need 700 more.
That's not a lot.
When we hit 1,000, me and Taylor will be shaving our heads. As you can see, my hair I'm growing out specifically for November. I have not cut it in a while. I'm not gonna cut it at all again. So
cool.
Just think about it. All we need is just 20 people to donate $50. So we got to 550 last year. We met our goal of 500. So just put that in your mind right now, help us out. It goes towards BC Children's Hospital. We're going to be 24 hours game stream. We got the Gauntlet tournament. Apparently, Taylor and Ruben are going to have an hour rod or not. So that should be interesting. The Hong Kong guys are trying to get on. I don't know if we'll let them, but, they do have some pretty strong lawyers. But so have that in your mind right now that in November, we're going to be 24 hours streaming. So that's going to be fun. So you guys got anything else to plug? I want to get that stuff all the way.
Oh, man, I think not.
Okay. So I want to start off with this just because we, one thing, I just got a fucking copyright claim from YouTube. So there's been 5 episodes of the Clone Wars, and Taylor uses the theme, and I said, we might get claimed. He's like, I've tested, don't worry. First 4 episodes, nothing. Today we put the 5th one, they got claimed. It's fine because we ain't no money, so nothing happens. It's just like, hey, you can't put ads on it. Well, you can't put ads on it already, so. And also my Aquaman trailer got flagged yesterday, which was super weird, from Comic-Con.
Just now.
Yeah, yesterday. Like a month and a half later.
YouTube works in mysterious ways. It's hard when you have people uploading terabytes of videos every single day. So it's pretty hard to moderate that stuff. So instead, you implement these bots that we were talking about earlier. Robots can take over the world. They're starting with YouTube, apparently. So.
How do you think the podcasts are going to be robots take over the world? What are they going to talk about?
I don't know.
Robot podcasts?
Yeah.
Electricity.
Well,
maybe
their struggles of having to charge themselves all the time.
Yeah,
I can't get enough hours in a day.
Listening to other robots?
Well, I think so. I think the world takes over. The robots have sat down. We're all in cages or we're dead. They're like, what do we want to do? Hey, we should do podcasts like they do.
No, because I feel like robots are trying to. I feel like their goal is to live that optimal life. They're not going to waste time with podcasts. That's not furthering their control over the galaxy.
The robots are going to constantly be connected to the net, so they just have a constant stream of information.
Yeah, but what if they want to talk about it and then that's because
they don't need to. They have all the information they need.
They already have every thought that's ever been thought.
Because unlike us, I imagine these robots are going to be able to live forever, right? Because
they can rebuild.
Yeah, so eventually they're going to get bored. So they're going to want to listen to something. They can get the news all they want, but they're going to want other robots' opinions on why did we let Jared Leto survive?
Why did this guy think Rogue One sucked?
Yeah,
That's the problem. You're assuming they let Jared Leto survive.
Oh, Jared Leto's leading this thing. For some, he's going to get robot tattooed on his,
robot.
Well, I'm fucked. He's after
He's
me
going to send dead robots
to
other robots.
And then another thing I wanted to bring up because I got a notification on my phone. So once again, after 9, these are little insiders.
We're just talking about notifications, maybe.
This is what it is. You gotta love this podcast or hate it. Like I said, when we put this out, people were quite a fan on Patreon, so that's good. So this is a rarity.
Yeah, although it's tricky because the people who go to Patreon naturally
Are the hardcore
already
fans.
they're the 1% of the fans.
True. But we'll
Top
give you a little
1%,
preview because most after nights they're gonna be behind a paywall. So this is a little taste. So I got a notification. Me and Taylor have a bet right now. So me and Taylor, we're doing Star Wars retro.
You guys have probably 5 bets going on right now.
He won the first bet he bet me the 4th Insidious would be higher than the 3rd. I didn't think so because the franchise was declining. Somehow he just got it. I don't understand. And you can see
He's got connections. We don't know who they are or how they are.
Yeah, and then one of the Gauntlet matches coming up, he's versing Kirkland for the sports title just because he won this fucking bet. So good for him. But
that feels arbitrary. Why does your bet factor onto Tyler Briggs's game?
No, it was Kirkland's title.
Yeah, but still, it's all part of the world.
He's not in the sports title.
Okay,
So he's busy in the main
other
title.
people in this
I didn't give him a main, and Taylor didn't want after being bought twice in a row by Tyler. Even Taylor was like, I'm done. He needs a. Taylor was like, I need a break. I want the sports
I'm just getting destroyed in my favorite games. This feels awful.
Yeah. I want a break in the sports league.
I'm walking home.
You know what? I hope Kirkland beat me for that title, so I hope Taylor can take it. But we have a bet. So he picked Clone Wars, and okay, we're doing that. And then I picked the next one. I've gone back and forth between Batman and Goosebumps. But then this bet is to see who picks the next retro. And what happens is, the bet is, he's predicting that the rated R Predator movie is going to have a box office opening weekend.
Out already.
What?
Is it out already?
It's not up to the 14th September.
Don't you think we would be seeing that?
Yeah, that's right. I'm so confused.
Yeah, it's not today. We're doing this instead.
Alright, I have half information.
So he's predicting that it's going to do 100 million opening.
He is
weekend.
projecting.
Yeah, he is too. And I'm going to give you some
specifically.
I'm going to give you some stats also after. But so the winner of the bet gets to pick the next retro. I am making him watch an entire season of wrestling from Raw of the year of 1997.
Wow.
So he's
Good
got
year for
That
wrestling.
sounds great.
Yeah, he's actually.
I'd love to watch that.
Yeah, but you know what? You and Kirkland always, when we propose these retros, you and Kirkland always like, oh, I'd love to be on those. And then when we text you guys, like, not gonna work, you know?
That's because they're not like Thursday, Friday, you know?
No, that's the GeekVerse days, you know? But, I'll think about that.
busy.
But yeah, so that's the attitude there when they start getting rated R. And Taylor, I think I could convert him into a wrestling fan, because the problem is, I think Taylor, he knows that it's scripted, but I don't think he's fully understand that it's scripted, because when we watch with him, he'll be like...
He doesn't understand that it's like intentionally scripted.
Yeah, he'll be like, why does this guy do this? I'm like, well, because they wrote it this way. He'll be like, oh, I'll be like, because they wrote it this way. He's like, yeah, but why would he still do this? I'm like, because they're just, it's like a TV show, but... So it's either that, or I'm going to have to do Transformers. But I think I got this in the bag, because I got a notification that's supposed to make 30 million opening weekend. So he's a whole 7 million away.
Your retro was at Transformers movies or like TV show? Or
I think he said the TV series.
I feel like that's not nearly as bad as
or sorry, the movies. No, he said
it
the
is.
movies. Yeah, because
okay.
I would like to do the TV series.
Yeah.
I don't want to sit through 3 shy surprises. But what I was going to ask you guys, because just to put this into perspective, I got some stats. So we've seen a lot of movies this year, you know.
Too many garbage movies this year. It's been a
Wow,
rough year.
really? Garbage movies?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you talk about this top 10.
It's like Kong Skull Island.
I think this one's easiest for you guys. What was the biggest opening this year?
Black Panther. No, not Black Panther. That
Infinity
gained more
War.
money over time. Infinity War.
Mhm.
What did he say?
Infinity
It was
War.
about 600 million something?
No, just opening was 250, 257, and it's just in America. And then
That's America. Worldwide though, it was like 600 million.
Black Panther's bigger
Over time.
It's bigger over time. That's in North America. Avengers had a bigger opening weekend, but it's sitting at 678 million in North America, and Black Panther's at 700 million. So it's a full 20 million higher in North America.
Popping off.
Mm-hmm. What do you guys think number 3 was?
Definitely not Ant-Man. So Marvel is.
Ant-Man is in the top 10.
Oh, good for them, but still not quite on that.
Impressive. Deadpool 2?
No, definitely not Deadpool 2.
That's number 5.
Not Solo either, because no way. Let's see.
Well, Last Jedi happened, but I don't think it's that.
That was last year.
That was
Was
last
it?
year?
Yeah,
This
2017.
When was it?
2017 December, yeah.
December. Really? Yeah, okay.
Was it a movie we watched?
I don't know if you've seen it, but I know Dylan has seen it.
Oy, what does that mean?
I think
that makes it very difficult for me.
Do you want to know?
Did we review it?
I think the second I say you'll be like, oh, 100% that I should have got it.
I'm blanking on like every movie I've seen this year. So
Because you've been disappointed quite a bit.
Me too.
it's been a disappointment.
You want to know?